Really
22
soon.
stuff says, drink your mozzarella, kids. What the fuck? Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Demo, and this is my co-host, Grumble Force, and we're back again with another episode of Hitbox. And Grumble, what kind of news do we have today?
Oh boy, we got some major news going on.
Major, huh?
We got some potentially illegal acts going on.
You could back up for a second. Potentially illegal acts.
Yes, but we'll save that for the very end.
Oh boy.
Just be ready, guys. It's big. It's
Ooh.
bold.
It's coming
illegal.
to a theater near you.
Possibly. But first off, Kingdom Hearts, the franchise we all know and love. Do you love that franchise?
I have mixed feelings about it.
Mixed feelings. Why?
Because my relationship with Kingdom Hearts was, I rented the first game, absolutely loved it, what I played of it, and I never had money to afford the second game, but that's not the game's fault. But after the
game, because you couldn't afford it. Be honest. That's the entire reason.
No, it's just after the first game and the second game, they decided to go to 8,000 different handhelds and mobile devices, and just because of that reason alone, like, everything that they put out is canon 100%. There's nothing they haven't put out that's not canon. So it's just like, hey, you want to play the second game? Well, you better get ready to play a Japanese-only flip phone mobile game. Shit like that. Just to know what's going on.
I mean, that's one reason to learn Japanese, am I right?
Well, it's also that game is like, you can't get it anymore. So it's just like, what's the point? But they've taken that story and put it into other things, but it's just like, it's stupid. Like, if you want, like, it's beaten to death. It's a dead horse that it's the Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts type situation is a big clusterfuck of, you want to play the games? Well, get ready to read an encyclopedia of bullshit that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, in the context of the story, it makes sense.
In the context of the story, but the way they tell it, they made it up as they go. I'm just gonna say it now. Like, they definitely made it up as they go. And I know a lot of people have said that, but it's a fact. They made up the story as they went, and they're bad at storytelling.
But no matter your feelings on Kingdom Hearts, they have a demo coming up to be released.
It's fun to play.
Melody of Memories.
The music one. It's a music game.
Is it?
Yeah. What? It has melody in the title.
Well, I mean, it could have melody in the title.
It's a music game.
I mean, okay, yes, it's releasing the soundtracks like you've never heard before, apparently. But I mean, does that necessarily mean it's gonna be a music game?
It's a music game. Did you watch footage for it?
I did not.
It's a music game.
I read the article, sort of.
It's pretty much, you have Donald, Goofy, and Sora, and you're on a track where they move by themselves, and you have to do specific attacks to the melody as it plays, and you travel through the different Disney worlds doing their music soundtracks and whatnot while you're playing it. So it's like Guitar Hero, except you're attacking the notes with Donald, Sora, and Goofy. It's a music game.
I mean, I enjoy rhythm games, but I mean, I guess it's not for everyone. But apparently the demo launches on November 12th, 2020 for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch.
I'll try it.
At least I believe that's the release date. Where did I see that? Players can't download it at this moment, but they will be able to when the official release date rolls around. And according to the demo's listing, that will be tomorrow, October 15th. So a day before this podcast is actually live.
Oh boy.
So maybe the release date I have is for the official, actual full game. Okay, yeah, it's for the full game. Launches November 12th.
Okay, when's the demo?
The demo launches tomorrow, October 15th. So the day before this podcast is actually launched.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I like Kingdom Hearts. I played 1 I almost beat it, and then I'm gonna play 2, and I beat 3. I'm like level 99 Sora because I have problems.
So, according to the article, the demo is only going to feature English audio. So, anyone that isn't a native English speaker, I'm sorry, but it is going to have subtitles. According to the article, it's going to be Arabic, German, English, Italian, French, and Spanish. Which I feel like is probably a mistake considering the game originated in Japan. So I don't see why they wouldn't have
I feel like
Japanese audio.
in Japan they're probably gonna have a Japanese demo.
Probably.
In America and whatnot, they're gonna have an English demo.
So the demo's gonna have 6 songs, spanning from a bunch of different Kingdom Hearts games, including Kingdom Hearts 1, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Dream Drop Distance.
I've only played 1 and 3.
I've played a little bit of Dream Drop Distance 2 and Birth by Sleep. I played a little bit of them.
I think those are on my whatever collection I own, the one that has 1, 2. It has like 6 games in one.
Yeah, but that's about it for the Kingdom Hearts news.
Oh boy.
So moving right along, rumor has it there's a possible new map dropping for Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh, Call of Duty Warzone. It's
Now
it's all right. I have it.
I enjoy Warzone.
My buddy ended up getting me the full Modern Warfare game, and after like I don't know, I guess I'm just not huge on battle royales, but like Warzone's okay, Apex is okay. Most of those battle royales are just okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't play Warzone for Warzone. I play Warzone for the plunder mode, honestly.
Yeah, I like Plunder. Plunder's pretty all right.
Yeah, because it's not really a battle royale. I mean, it is, but it's not. Because you
can
come back once you
respawn
die.
and yeah, it's getting money and stuff. I like that.
But rumor has it there's going to be a new map. It's not confirmed yet, but it hasn't been debunked yet either.
Well, I mean, they do need to switch it up because all those pro players all know everything about it. So, you know, you play it and you're not a pro player, you're bound to get your ass kicked. So, got to switch it up so people can relearn maps.
But that's not the only news for Warzone.
Yeah.
Apparently, there is going to be some updates coming featuring some random new features.
Did you read through any of the features? Because I sure did not.
I did read through some. According to the article, one of the possible features is going to include the option to have a random operator selection for people who don't care about what operator or cosmetics you use. And another thing is there's a possibility of a new operator being released that was teased back in season 5.
We're already past season 5? Jesus.
Oh yeah. But not only that, there's rumors that they may be actually launching a traditional anti-cheat into the game.
A traditional anti-cheat.
Yeah, currently right now, the way it works is they don't have an anti-cheat. The way it works is people report people cheating, and then it's manually reviewed by the admins of the game.
That's kind of lame.
It really is. It really is. I've come up against a couple hackers myself in the game, and they normally don't get banned for a couple of days after you report them. But another good feature that I've seen that they're possibly adding is the ability to delete unused game modes to make the game a smaller size.
Oh, thing that Xbox has been doing with a select few games for the past few years now.
Yeah, so like if you only play Warzone, you could
uninstall the
campaign, multiplayer, things like that.
Yeah. It's like Halo. You can install any Halo you want, single player and multiplayer at any time. And I believe you could do that with Crackdown as well.
And I believe to install the game, you can probably choose what part you want to install only, which will give it a smaller size initially.
Oh yeah, because that game is huge and it doesn't need to be that big.
Right. But all of this is just speculation and rumors. There's not actually been any proof other than what people have seen online and through data mining.
Mm.
So what are your thoughts on Warzone? The updates.
I don't know. Like, the anti-cheat will be nice. I'm probably mainly gonna play the normal multiplayer, I guess, because I don't know. Just something about battle royales is just like, there's too many, and there's only like one, maybe two that I enjoy, and one of them is Spell Break.
Well, I mean, there's not even an anti-cheat in the base game for the original multiplayer game mode.
Well, so far playing it, I haven't ran into any cheaters, so, you know, lucky me, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because I haven't run into any yet.
Though, honestly, cheating in game has become a lot sneakier, so you may have run into some and just not caught it, honestly.
I don't know. It's not like I got killed like 8,000 times, like, by seeing a dude cheat off kill cams or anything like that. So I don't know. I haven't ran into anybody as far as I'm aware.
But yeah, I think the anti-cheat will be a big help for the game.
It will be.
If they don't get the cheating under control, people are gonna leave the game like they left other games like Ring of Elysium.
I've never played that one.
And Fat Rolla and me were a big fan of it, and then it just got infested with cheaters.
That sucks. I heard Fall Guys had some cheaters, but I hadn't witnessed any.
How do you cheat in Fall Guys?
I don't know, because I haven't witnessed any. All I know is I heard they had some.
Like, I don't understand how you cheat in that game.
I don't know either.
You're cheating in Among Us.
There are cheats for Among Us.
How do you cheat in Among Us?
I don't know. I didn't look, and all I know is there are cheats for it, apparently.
I'm gonna have to look that shit up. So that's about it for the Warzone updates.
Or Warzone news.
Next, we have something potentially upsetting for some Nintendo fans.
I'm sure most people have no idea what this is or what's going on.
Probably not. And this may be more fire, fuel on the fire for people who already hate Nintendo for some of the things they've done.
I'm 50-50 on Nintendo. I like them, but they do some dumb shit sometimes.
Like what we talked about last HITBOX, how they're creating, a shortage on purpose.
Yeah, a fake digital shortage for no reason on Mario.
So everyone knows TikTok, right?
Yeah, most people do, yes.
Mostly people doing shitty dances and thinking they're popular. Sorry for people who enjoy dancing on TikTok. Not sorry. There is a popular TikToker and Twitch streamer, formerly known as Poke Princess XSS, and she's being sued, or was being sued, by Nintendo because of her name.
Because you have What about Pokimane? Pokimane gonna get sued?
No, and I will explain why. So this Twitch streamer, Poke Princess, let's just be honest, she's a sex worker. She's a cam model.
You took so long to say that. I was like, when is he gonna bring that up? You like hesitated.
She's screwing herself on cam for men's enjoyment. Take that as you will. But apparently Nintendo doesn't want to be associated with people like that. I mean, I can understand why, but
family friendly brand and whatnot.
She's had this name for, I believe it said 8 years, and she has sold merchandise using this name. She's not being sued, but there was a possibility of a lawsuit if she didn't cease and desist of using the name and selling merchandise. And she's being forced to pay Nintendo back for all the merchandise she sold.
Really?
The reason is because she used Pokemon on her merchandise.
Well, that makes sense because that's like a copyright thing, and yeah, you can't do that.
But no.
Or licensing.
Reading into the thing, she did spoofs of Pokemon, which falls under the line of fair use.
It depends on the spoof and how close it is, because, I mean, if it's close enough to where you could be like, yeah, that's that exactly, then, you know.
The thing is, at Comic-Cons, people are selling Pokemon merchandise all the time.
Yeah, but Nintendo can't keep track of every single thing, so...
Well, true. So she's being forced to change her name, her brand, and pay back $30,000 to Nintendo.
That's what you get for selling bootleg merch.
I mean, I guess she's apologetic. She apologized. You know, she said, I was young and dumb, and I was just going full force with it because I didn't know what I was doing was wrong.
I was young and dumb. But you did it up until that point, so you were still doing it at that point more than likely.
And want to know the shitty part?
So you can't say I was young and dumb if you're still doing it.
Oh, no. She stopped.
Well, no, I know she stopped. I'm saying she did it up until she got caught. Then you can't use the excuse, I was young and dumb. If she sold it like 5 years ago and then got caught, then she could use that excuse. But you can't get caught and go, oopsie, I was young and dumb, because you did it up until you got caught.
But I mean, the point still stands that other people are using the name Pokey all the time, like Pokimane,
right?
For instance, Lily Pichu, like Pichu, that is a legit Pokemon name,
right? But I'm just sitting here like, the name part, I don't know about, but the name part is not what bothers me. The fact that you're making bootleg merch and selling it without licensing, I'm just like that's where you fucked up.
Like she understands that selling merchandise like that is illegal now, and she has no problem paying that back. I mean, I heard her bottom line, but she had no problem paying that back. What bothered her the most was having to change her name.
Well, the name's associated with your bootlegs.
So is Pokimane, so is Lily Pichu.
But they're not selling bootlegs.
Yes, but point still stands. But other people are using
point
the same
doesn't
name.
stand. If you said yes, then your point doesn't stand.
Pokimane and Lily Pichu are bigger streamers than her. They are more well-known.
You can but they're not selling bootleg merch as far as my knowledge goes.
But they're using Nintendo's IP.
How?
Specific Pichu is a Pokemon name.
Okay.
Okay. Pokimane, yes, it's a different spelling. That's fine. But Pichu is a legit Pokemon name.
Right.
So that's infringement upon their IP.
But it's combined with another word. Now, if you were streaming and your name was just Pichu,
I mean,
then
her
maybe.
name is combined. Her name is combined with another word, Poke Princess.
Yeah, but Pokey is a common Japanese word, and they can't make you change your name legally because Pokey is a Japanese word for pocket. It's a word. They can't make you change your name based on a common word. Pokemon stands for pocket monsters.
Anyways,
it's the merch. It's the bootleg merch. There's no excuse.
Well, no, the reason that she's being sued and being made to pay all that back isn't because of the merch, but because she's a sex worker.
But that's dumb. They have no legal ground.
But she can't fight it in court because she's a small-time streamer and they're a billion-dollar company.
Yeah.
So she would lose. And you want to know the shitty part is? So she used LegalZoom for her lawyer, right?
I have no idea what LegalZoom is.
Okay, LegalZoom is where you can hire a lawyer over the internet. They'll do everything for you. They'll give you legal advice and all that. And as soon as Nintendo sent the cease and desist, her lawyer quit on her because it was Nintendo.
Yeah, because they were probably like, well, that's a big game. I ain't doing that.
Exactly. So that's the shitty part on her lawyer.
Yeah, that is pretty shitty. Like, how you just gonna abandon your contact like that?
Yeah. But that's it for the Nintendo news. But that's not all we have for legal news. There's one big thing that I said at the very beginning of this podcast.
You keep saying it's illegal. It's not illegal if you're agreeing to a user terms and services.
True.
Which they have to if they are going to play online.
But it's shitty.
Yeah, it's shitty and people don't like it, but it's not illegal.
Which I feel this is another reason why people should not play on the PlayStation.
I mean, Xbox does it too, but...
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they pretty much like admitted it. They were just like, yeah, we monitor your chats for whatever because it's like the government makes them do it or some dumb shit.
So for people still not sure what we're talking about, so PlayStation 4.
They got a new update where they're allowed to record and monitor your audio in your party chats. so they can hear everything you say all the time and monitor you whenever.
So if you call someone up, beep, and that's where you add a beep in there for comedic effect. Can you do that?
You're gonna give me more editing work.
It's gonna be funny. Trust me.
I'm just gonna use your own beep.
Fine.
I'm gonna clip your beep, and I'm gonna clip your voice beep, and I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna beep you with your own voice beep at random times now.
And you're gonna leave the rest of this in here, aren't you?
No, I'll probably cut this out.
Good.
We'll see.
So
Depends
if you
how I
call
feel.
someone, whatever,
That's where I insert all the beeps.
yeah, exactly. Then they're gonna hear that, and they're gonna ban your ass, or something. I don't know. They're gonna do something to your soul.
It's also
Because
probably
it's Sony.
potential like government threats too, stuff like that. So like if you say something like concerning, like I'm gonna blank a school.
Then you're probably gonna go to jail because Sony decided that they're gonna listen to your audio.
Yeah.
Can we just all give Sony a round of applause for their shitty behavior?
I mean, being monitored like sucks because you can't just joke around without people taking it so seriously. But at the same time, I'm also like, point is, don't be a shithead on the internet.
Yeah, don't be a shithead.
Don't go on games just to cause trouble and yell at people and be a dick.
Don't be a Cartman.
Don't be a Cartman. And
So,
I have some bit of news that just kind of like popped up out of nowhere. That Rogue Company out of nowhere finally revealed the Dr. Disrespect skin and map. So you'll be able to play as Dr. Disrespect and play in his imaginary arena that he himself handcrafted because he was challenged by the developers. That's finally coming to fruition.
Interesting.
So there's a Dr. Disrespect Championship Arena in Rogue Company that's coming out, and he is a character. I don't know if he might be a skin, but I don't know. It said skin, but he might be a character. I'm not sure.
So we get to see inside the mind of Dr. Disrespect with this map.
Yeah, and it looks pretty badass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a neon arcade, like, stadium where you would go to watch, like, some crazy event. Like, it looks pretty badass, and I kind of want it.
So, can we expect someone to yell, "Are you not entertained?" while you're in there?
Are you not entertained? All I know is right now, I want that Dr. Disrespect skin, and I want to play on that level. Which Rogue Company is free right now, and you picked it up, so we gotta end up playing that sometime.
Possibly.
I mean, if it's installed, we could probably play tonight after recording this.
Epic Games, right?
Yes. Yeah, no crazy huge news tonight as far as I'm aware. So, I mean, it's whatever. So we only got 30 minutes of this podcast recorded this time, and it's probably going to be shorter than that. So,
About 49 minutes.
Nothing too crazy this week. Sony's listening to you, but then again, if you have any piece of technology, everybody's listening to you, so it's not like it matters anyway.
Alexa is listening to you right now.
That thing's in the kitchen. It's not in here.
But you have your phone.
I do.
And it's a Google device.
Yeah, and it's an Android device, and that's listening to me.
Well,
I got a mic in front of my face. I got a computer that's listening to me right now.
Yeah, Cortana's listening to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so glad mine didn't pop up when I said that.
Cortana.
Hey, Cortana.
I think I disabled mine.
I must have to, because it's not popping up.
Yeah, and I know they were getting rid of it down the line, so.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because all people do is bitch about it, so.
Yeah, it pops up at terrible times.
I haven't had it pop up in forever.
Because you disabled it.
I might have disabled. I'm pretty sure I did.
But yeah, that's it for the news. Final thoughts?
I found my new favorite Twitter account called Garfield Gets Thrown Out a Window. That's my final thoughts.
Oh, okay. I mean,
at Yeet Garf.
At Yeet Garf?
Yeah.
Hold on. Twitter.com. At Yeet Garf. Garfield thrown out the window?
Yep. It's a comic strip of just any Garfield comics, but for some reason they edited it to where the end of every comic strip is Garfield getting thrown out a window. And for some reason, I find that really hilarious, and I don't know why.
Orange was the imposter.
Orange was the imposter.
I have to take a more closer look at this later on.
Oh yeah, I made a little Photoshop thing if you go on my Twitter where I called it Sweet Revenge, and all it is I Photoshopped John Arbuckle going out the window instead of Garfield, and it's a thing. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Brutal Business for hosting this, which we will now be on the Brutal Business channel instead of my channel, because it has been declared that. So thank you to Brutal Business. Thank you to First Angel Media for having us on your site. And we are also partnered with Humble Bundle. So if you want to go and spend $12 and get like $300 worth of games, it's somewhere down in the description below where you can go and do that. So, yeah.
Later, guys.
Later.